I'm gonna do a quick tool video here. Multi-tool. This is part of the channel. I try to put one of these out at least a couple of times a week. You guys know my favorite multi-tool, my Swiss Army knife, there's family things related to that, etc. So, and who being a Swiss Army knife fan is like being a fan of dollar bills. A lot of people have them, and if you're not a fan, it's unexpected. But this is the like weird one here, a weird multi-tool. It's called the DPnao. I don't know if it's DPnao or whatever it is, if that's something phonetic, but I really do like this one. It's come in very handy. In fact, it comes in as handy as any non-standard multi-tool I've got. It has a unusual combination of tools. You don't see many tools that have both a wrench and adjustable wrench and pliers. That's just very unusual. So it's man, it's just cool. And a lot of the things I do in a van, I'm dealing with bolts, especially on my batteries or things like this. That's what makes this adjustable wrench very handy, because other than that, I have to look for sockets. Not that I don't have 1,000 sockets around. Every time I lose a socket, I tend to buy a cheap socket wrench. So, instead of sockets. So it's not unusual at all to me. But this wrench, and it's just handy because it comes with a combination of tools. Let me pop some other things out of here. You have a straight edge screwdriver. You have a Phillips head screwdriver, very fine. So you could probably use that in a variety of Phillips shape, as long as it's deep enough. It comes with a lock, so since it just pops open. All of a sudden you got a pretty serviceable little pair of pliers, and it does have a wire cutter in there. That's a nice combination of things. And then boop, you just close it, flip that, and then it's locked back down into its smallest format. It has a I guess you would call this a pocket clip. I think you would call it, of course, it's a pocket clip. And it's just really, really handy. Now, it does have the classic knife here, and it's a pretty beefy little knife for a multi-tool. And that's the DPnao name on there. This is like a $25 or $30 or less tool. And for what it does, that's pretty doggone handy. You can also, here for a second. I don't really find much wrong with this tool. It is just very, very handy, and it also comes with a series of bits and things, because it can also function as a screwdriver. So you know, it pretty much covers everything you need in a multi-tool, in a very unusual package. Like I said, it's, you know, with any multi-tool, there's going to be some advantages and disadvantages, some compromises. To create something that's like this is going to be in effect a compromise. So you really got to look at that. Pop that out. For instance, let me pop one of these bits in. I'll pop out the Phillips. I slip it in, and I got a bit driver, and it is somewhat magnetic, so it doesn't just fall off. And then you've got these series of bits you can use, and you can remove a pretty good variety of attachments you can even put. See, this is a Phillips head. You can get a stubbier Phillips head and put on there. You can also pop this out, pop this in, and get a narrow Phillips head, and a very small traditional screwdriver head, and then 2 more common ones, and even a few hex type, more European than American, those hex drivers. So I just want to give you a quick look at this, and this is one of my favorites. And the fact you can just use this to me, it's just the best multi-tool, maybe better than traditional ones if you're dealing with car and things along those lines. You know, it's not like a socket wrench, but if you've got just a simple bolt or something to detach, or you've got something to crimp or pressure, more pressure than crimp, then it's just very handy. And it took me a while to figure this out, because where is that connection? Yeah, it just pops on the top of your Phillips head, and voila, you've got the attachment